Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your sets. Yeah, we made some changes. If you've not been following me on Twitter, link to that right there, or even my Instagram, then you missed the new layout. I got a new desk, which means some things change, but I'm still at the same old spot. But yeah, let's not waste any time on that. Let's get on to the meat of this video. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy True Inferno. Today's date is Tuesday, December the 27th. So, I actually forgot about this until I was snooping around for ideas for, what would this be? Like, Monday's video? Maybe, possibly, who knows? But while snooping around for ideas for Monday's video, I came across two videos. One of them we're gonna get to in my next video. The other one we're gonna get to right now. And that is this. The one that we're gonna get to right now is this. My top 5 goals that I wanted to accomplish before the year 2022 is over. And boy, did I forget about these. So let's not waste any time. Let's get on with number 5. Number five. So if you recall, my number 5 would be the easiest all the way up to number 1, which would be the hardest. And here's the thing, number 5, I said that take part in the community day and catch 100 shinies. So the last actual community day, not that 2-part community day that was in December, but the one before that, that was in November, and it was Shink's community day. I actually got 90 shinies, and I was 10 away from 100. That didn't take long. I mean, I caught 109 spiel doing spiel community day back in January, and actually it was 112, but my gold plus lost 3 of them. So as I was reaching over here to capture Eevee, but yeah, I encountered 112 shiny spills by at the end of the event, which was 6 hours, by the way. So this is when 6 hours community day was a thing. I caught 109, so we can check that off. So yeah, we accomplished that. Now I obviously created this because sometime last year, I think it was in November, I caught 90 Pokemon doing the same community day, 90 shinies, or wherever the feature Pokemon was at that time, doing that community day. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, there's that. So we got number 5 done. Let's check up on number 4. Number 4, I completely forgot about. Never mind this whole video, obviously, but I completely forgot about number 4, and that's very important because of what I said regarding to number 4. So number 4 basically is a continuation from number 5. So let me paint a picture for you. So let's say the first ever community day of the year, which is Spiel, and that's coming up real soon. Let's say I get 100 shinies on that day. Now, let's say for every community day from January all the way down to October, because that's the 10th month of the year, I get 100 shinies. If I do that from January's community day all the way down to October's community day, and I don't get any other shinies outside of those 10 community days, I have accomplished my number 4 goal of the year. That is to get 1,000 shinies this year. I said I was going to catch 1,000 shinies all throughout the year 2022. And I also said that I won't transfer any shinies until I catch 1,000 shinies. So I forgot about that part because when I checked, I currently have like 875 shinies or something like that. It's currently under 900, and I transferred some shinies all throughout the year, but I doubt I transferred enough shinies. Or what I mean by transfer, I mean transfer over to Pokemon Home. Not transfer them to the professor. Heck no. But I still believe that I did not capture enough to get 1,000 shinies this year. So that is a fail right there. Let's move on to number 3 now. Number 3 is actually funny. That's an actual funny number. Number 3. So we're going back to the platinum badges. I'm going for 50. Yes, you heard me right. I am going for 50 platinum badges. So right now I'm sitting at 43. Now you probably think to yourself, you just need 7 more badges. How hard does that be? Well, I mean, the thing is, now let me paint the picture for you guys. All those badges where you have to catch a certain type of Pokemon, I got those platinum already. So some of this stuff is like hard. Like for example, Rattatas, the extra small Rattatas, the extra large Magikarps, you know, and things of that nature. Some of these tasks are pretty hard, and I don't purposely go out to try and do these things. And like one of them, I think it's like the trainer joint where you have to like train with your team leader, whatever the case may be, a good number of times. Why am I holding up to number 3? Because I was 3 platinum badges short. Isn't it how ironic life works? Like how life works is so ironic. Like really, that's my number 3 goal. And at the end of it all, I'm just 3 platinum badges short of 50. I don't know what to say about that. But let's move on to number 2. Number 2 have something to do with number 3, which is also funny because check this out. You know what's funny about the number 2? Not only does my number 2 goal of the year involves the number 2, but so does my number 1 as well, which is funny. So my number 2 goal in the year, ironically enough, both of these involve travel. So you might be thinking, okay, here we go. Now we're talking. So yeah, my number 2 goal of the year is to take part of not 1, but 2 community days outside the state of Michigan. So it could be in Florida, it could be in Nevada, it could be in Cali, it could be in Texas, could be in New York, could be in Pennsylvania, could be in Massachusetts, it could be anywhere. But I want to spend at least 2 out of these community days that we're gonna get this year out of the state of Michigan. Technically, I did that. I did 1 in Indianapolis, and of course I got a video out for that. I did 1 in Long Beach with Mrs. Mime and Training Tips in the cruise ship. I got a video out for that. But did you know that I did it a 3rd time? Yeah, I did it a 3rd time actually, in between those 2 times. So, remember the North American International Championships that was in crappy Columbus, Ohio? Yeah, you know what's going on that weekend? It was a community day. I don't remember which community day event it was, but it was a community day event. I think it was Dino community day. It made me such correct. I could be wrong in that. But there was a community day event going on at the same time. And yes, there's a video for that. So I actually spent 3 community days outside the state of Michigan, which is crazy. Now, let's move on to number 1. Number one. My number 1 goal of the year, again, involves the number 2. So I mentioned traveling. This is the second time I mentioned travel in one of my 2 goals, my top 2 goals of the year. So I talked about my last goal, how I want to spend 2 community days outside the state of Michigan. Well, because of Pokemon Go, or the people I have met because of Pokemon Go, I want to go out and play Pokemon Go outside the country twice. So, and I already got them 2 places in mind. Again, I'm not gonna say where they are. My number 1 goal for 2022 was to leave the country twice. How many times I do that? 0. A big, fat 0. So, there you go. So, that's all I got for you guys. Those were my top 5 goals that I wanted to accomplish throughout the year 2022. And I only accomplished 2 out of the 5, which is a failing grade. So, I'm gonna do this again for 2023. So that video will be out sometime next week. So, there you go with that. I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, as I hit the desk, y'all know this is boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stupid Nate Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Oh, before we go, if you got this point in the video, leave in the comment section. Desk in the comment section. Take care, y'all. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.